entire market. And then, of course, you've got people who have 50 different accounts. There was one lady that was stalking a number of people that I knew about before my 4,400 profile got deleted. And, she was on 50 different accounts, and she was Johnny Depp. And there was nobody that could tell her otherwise, and Facebook allowed that to go on. I think it's still going on today. There's no responsibility there from their end. And yet they're making these unilateral decisions and choices about people's now online lives. This is why people are so up in arms about all this and why there's such the huge public outcry, is because Facebook's come along and it's integrated itself into almost every facet of our daily life, and now it's exercising that power, isn't it? Well, we're going to delete you because you're not you. Well, we're going to leave that psycho up because we don't know. We're going to give you this ad for this space shuttle component because you need to have it. You'll never buy it in a million years, but you need to, click like. There you go. Shut up. Go away. So 4,400 people I lost. It's almost like the tsunami numbers, isn't it? Oh, wait, no, that was only 36. Yeah, the death toll was a lot higher on that day for my profile, 4,400. And you know what I've had to do for the last 8 months? I've had to spend my time, my money, my effort, my phone calls, my contact management, my going through files, my trying to rebuild all that was lost in that fateful decision. Well, anybody who says that doesn't cost money, yeah, you've either got 50 accounts on Facebook thinking you're Johnny Depp, or you're just an ass, because every moment of every day in most people's lives is accounted for monetarily. It's the society we've been raised in, isn't it? If you don't go to work that day because you got a cold, that's $80 or $200 or $4,000 that you don't make, right? It's simple mathematics. So, yes, while we have things like insurance, we don't have things like Facebook insurance. Who is going to pay for all that time that I had to go back through my files, through my Rolodex, through my email contact list to send out all those emails, to tell them what happened, to get them to hook me up again, or all of that stuff? Who pays for that? Is there going to be Facebook insurance in the future? Interesting question. Well, we'll get back to that interesting question and a few more when we come back from this, our third commercial break. Hang on.
Netflix increased prices by 60%, but they're not the only game in town. Say hello to Blockbuster. They deliver movies right to your mailbox, too. Lots of movies, unlimited movies. Blockbuster offers lots of new releases weeks before Netflix or even Redbox. Plus, Blockbuster has Blu-ray and games at no extra charge. But only Blockbuster lets you exchange your movies instantly at any one of our stores. And you get all of this for under $10 a month. So say hello to Blockbuster again.
When you have cable and can't record all your shows, you feel unhappy. When you feel unhappy, you go to happy hour. When you go to happy hour, you're up for anything. When you're up for anything, you head to a Turkish bathhouse. When you head to a Turkish bathhouse, you meet Charlie Sheen. And when you meet Charlie Sheen, you reenact scenes from Platoon with Charlie Sheen. Don't reenact scenes from Platoon with Charlie Sheen. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
There are machines that can do things for us. Machines that can make things for us. Machines that can see right through us. And machines that want to be us. Want to replace us. But they are not us. There is one machine that makes us greater. A machine so instinctive, so seductive. It's as alive as we are. It doesn't click or buzz. It roars. Jaguar.
I always said shoes are like women. They inspire beautiful music.
But what about these?
Stilettos sound like this.
What does my fragrance inspire?
That's got soul.
Mai Tais are beautiful. They don't need music.
Bringing the stars together. That's the magic of Macy's.
We are HTLA Radio 1. You will lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. We will add to our distinctiveness, your advertisers and your sponsors to our own. Resistance is futile.
That's right. Resistance is futile. I think I should probably remake that commercial, I should say, for good old Facebook, huh? Good afternoon. You are tuned into, yes, another Crash Talk. Facebook, we have a problem on HTLA Radio 1. And we have talked about the Facebook situation. We have talked about responses. We have talked about very learned colleagues in the media industry speaking their educated minds on this. And we're at an impasse. We've talked about Facebook's control. Ever growing, ever dominating. We've talked about some of my experiences with Facebook, losing all of my work and having to rebuild again from that. And now we're getting into the Facebook as the networking tool. That it was once touted to be so great at doing. But before we get into that, I've got a couple of more listeners' comments here that are kind of important because this particular one that I'm going to read next from Sean Mosia is one that I don't get often on this kind of a subject, and it's kind of refreshing and important too. So let's go to Sean here. He says, I'm a teacher who has been looking for a solution to communicate daily with 130 families just to tell parents what their kids' next homework is. An admirable venture. It's not I'm Johnny Depp like me? No, this is actually using Facebook as a freaking tool. No way. Well, let's check this out. He says, I set up a Facebook page to do this as most of my clients, for lack of a better word, are not Twitter or Google Plus users. They all use Facebook, though. When I read your first post, I started thinking about other solutions because I wouldn't be able to afford the daily update homework and pay to promote it. It says, any ideas for an alternative to communicate with a typical user group of adults on Facebook? Actually, Sean, here's something that will help you. It should solve your problem, at least for the interim, until Facebook screws that too. But right now you can go and actually change it from a Facebook page, create a Facebook group. Okay, the pages and the groups are different. Okay, create a Facebook group for your parents group there. And I want to start off by saying that first, it's protected. If you want it to be, in terms of who can be in the group, who can see what is being posted in the group, etc. And those group posts that you put out will be instantly emailed to the members. Okay, so instead of having your parents go and like the like page, if you have your parents in your friends list, go and just add them into the group. Okay, and once you get them in the group, no problem. It'll be emailed out to them for every post that you do, and it's going to be a very effective approach considering what you're looking to do. So wanted to make sure I got that out to you, Sean, and hats off for actually trying to use it as something other than entertainment. And then we go to a friend of mine, actually, Emmett. Emmett has a friend who recently had their account hacked, and Facebook had her go through this huge, horrific deal to regain control of her account. And then, of course, there was all that time that she had to spend posting apologies to everyone about the hate messages that were sent during her inability to access her own account. And so, no, I'm going to go on the air and say this right now for all time, that Emmett is not a douchebag. There you go, Emmett. Just for you, buddy. Emmett is not a douchebag. You heard that first here on Crash Talk. Now, anyway, back to this Facebook, we have a problem thing. We really do have a problem. And what is the solution? People are saying, what do we do from here? If it's like you say, Crash, if the world's coming to an end because Zuckerberg is going to crush all our skulls because of all our private information, what the hell do we do? Well, I've got an answer to that too, just like I did for Sean and his post too. And Emmett actually will be very interested in this too. Are you ready, guys? Listen up close. Actually, turn your volume up a little bit right now. Turn it up. There you go. Okay, so you can hear me nice and clear. Okay, good. Okay. I'm going to give you the answer right now.
Powered by Procast.
Uh-huh. Right there. Let's hear it again. Come on, Kate.
Powered by Procast.
There you go, gang. Remember that. Powered by Procast. You know, Procast isn't just a little thing we like to talk about here and promote and, oh, that's kind of cool, that Powered by Procast thing, and she sounds like she's on a loudspeaker. Well, kind of got news for everybody. Yes. Kate's in the window right now waving me off. Shut up, don't talk about it. Well, it's okay because it's underway and it's coming. A lot of the comments that I've been seeing across my board today have been, there's no alternative. What's the alternative? Where's the alternative? We need an alternative. Did I mention alternative? And, you know, Google Plus is out there. People aren't used to it. They kind of don't like the way it feels. You know, LinkedIn is out there. Well, and I can personally speak from experience from this. LinkedIn is the most confusing thing on the planet. It's like Rubik's Cube in a website. I don't know what the hell that is. You know, you put your profile image up and you put some information about yourself and then you're lost. You're just lost. You don't know where to go from there. You just, what, who, connect, what? Oh, you can add this person to your network? Okay. Oh, wait, but you can add just a like thing? Oh, wait, you can just follow them? Oh, wait, there's something else. What? It's just so convoluted and so obscure and so difficult. And just navigating it is kind of like poring through hundreds of thousands of resumes, isn't it? And who wants to do that? Hell, even the HR people put a gun to their head when they go to LinkedIn. No. Procast is something that I, yours truly, me, own the copyright. I have the amazing foresight and gift to put this little project in my head back in 1997. That's right, boy, 1997. Kick. And it actually came not from anything that Zuckerberg was trying to do, actually. It actually came from the industry that I was working in at the time. That would be film and television. And just a number of different kind of factors kind of culminated one day to the conceptualization of this for me. And it's going to be so huge once we finally get the beta testing done and the database good to go, and that website finally launched and out there and marketed. It will be a subscription service, and it will be specifically for the entertainment industries. And it's going to do so many other things which are classified. But one of the main things that it's going to do is completely replace Facebook. Just one small little section of it will replace Facebook. Just looking over the copyrights of their coding and their design and whatnot, none of that comes into play with this because this is a completely different kind of animal. And then, of course, once Procast launches and takes the entertainment industry by storm, then, of course, we're planning to flog our database to many other industries. In fact, we, in some of our research and development for the project, have realized that, about the only thing that this doesn't work for is the funeral business. So there you go. So we've got some in the works and coming down the pike that will, from everything that I'm reading about all of this stuff and so much more, is going to be the next big thing, and I'm really pretty excited about it. But I can honestly say, and you can quote me on this in this recording, that I won't have the company doing things like what's going on here because just overall it's just bad business. It really is. And the people are Facebook, and the people are the customers, and the people decide. And, from what we're seeing here of these changes as of late and the outcry that's going on right now about what's happening on Facebook, yeah, they're just eager and hopping to go to something else. So that's why I said back in the first segment of the show, I see opportunity. And there's been a couple of people that